Srimad Bhagwad Gita, Chapter 4, Sloka 15. Nalini ma'am, we will do chanting.
Okay, ma'am.
Evam gyatva
एवं ज्ञात्वा
kritam karma
कृतं कर्म
पूर्वैरपि
पूर्वैरपि
मुमुक्षुभिः
मुमुक्षुभिः
कुरु कर्मैव
कुरु कर्मैव
तस्मात् त्वं
तस्मात् त्वं
पूर्व
पूर्व
तरं कृतं.
परं कृतं.
Now Shloka 16. Kim karma
किं कर्म
kim karmeti
किम कर्मेति
kavyopyatra
तव्योऽप्यत्र
mohitaha
मोहिताः
tatte karma
तत्ते कर्म
pravakshyami
प्रवक्ष्यामि
यज्ञात्वा
ज्ञात्वा
मोक्षसे शुभात्.
मोक्षसे शुभात्.
Thank you. Now Shloka 15 meaning Evam thus Gyatva knowing Kritam performed karma actions Purvai of ancient times Api indeed Mumukshubhi seekers of liberation Kuru should perform karma duty ever certainly Tasmat therefore Tvam you Purvai of those ancient sages Purvataram in ancient times Kritam performed. So now here Shri Krishna ji is saying, even in the past, seekers of liberation performed their actions knowing this truth of performing their activities without any attachment. Therefore, follow the footsteps of the ancient sages, and you too should perform your duty in the same way, that is, without attachment. So here Shri Krishna ji is saying that one who seeks liberation should perform their actions without any attachment. That is, if somebody wants moksha or somebody wants to go and stay in Vaikunt or Shri Krishna ji's abode, so what they have to do? They have to do their primary duty without any attachment. Attachment in the sense, you should know what is attachment. That, okay, suppose I am cooking food, so I'll be expecting that, okay, everybody will praise that, yeah, the food is very yummy, you have cooked really well. So that is attachment, that we are looking for the result, we want something in return. Like students studying, so they obviously they expect that they will get good marks, they are the toppers, teachers and all the others should praise them. So it should not be that. Everybody just keep on doing the duty. Don't think what will I get in return. So a person should have this quality in them to attain moksha, to get freedom from the cycle of life and death. So only then one can attempt to gain the liberation, that is soul attaining to Shri Krishna ji. So the body is going to stay here on the earth. Who is going to Vaikunt? That is the soul. We have a soul inside us, it is a spark. We cannot touch it, it's not an object, it is just a feeling. So that soul will go to Sri Krishna ji's abode. This body is going to stay here, it is going to be destroyed on this earth. Na? But the soul which does not die will go to Sri Krishna ji's abode. So this body has to help the soul to attain moksha. Soul cannot do anything. It is just witnessing. It is just, he is the enjoyer or the sufferer, whatever the body is doing. So it is the, no, the body should do some good work for the soul, so that the soul gets freedom. Otherwise, what happened after this body die? Soul has to again go to another body. So it's very painstaking. Sri Krishna ji says that it is very miserable. It is very painful for the soul. That is why the body should help the soul to get freedom from this pain. We don't feel, we don't feel because we are not able to feel the soul. If we feel the soul, we can understand the pain of the soul. So how one can do that? So Sri Krishna ji has given us many steps, many ways that we can give liberation to this soul. So Sri Krishna ji is saying that even in the ancient days, many great sages have followed all these footsteps and they have gained moksha. So you also follow these footsteps, do your primary duty, don't get attached to it, don't look for any result, just keep on doing it. Don't think what will happen or what will I get in return. Don't think seriously. If you be in this path, you will see miracles in your life. I seriously am telling through my experience. Sometimes even I face challenges. So I just leave it. I say, quick, Sri Krishna ji is there, he will take care. I will not think anything. Even though I get tension, I'm a human. So I sometimes even I get tensed, I also get worried. So immediately I recall. I get consciousness that I should not be worried. Sri Krishna ji is there. So keep offering. Sri Krishna ji, I offer my tension to you. I offer my situation to you. Many situations come in the life. So many different situations. So I keep on telling Sri Krishna ji, I am offering you. This situation is to you, the attention is also to you. And we should just forget it and do our primary duty. You will see that everything is been taken care. You are not at all aware and things are been on track. Everything is sorted out. Everything is whatever complex has come, everything is been sorted out. So we need to have the trust and keep on doing our primary duty. One should never leave the primary duty. If you see, almost every second shloka Sri Krishna ji is saying that do your primary duty, do your karma. He is focusing very much that all the humans are born with a primary duty. Everybody's primary duty is different. He every time says, do your karma, do your primary duty, plus be in the spiritual path. Don't focus that what will I get. Don't get attached to anything. Just lead your life, doing your job, whatever is your work. So here is one more point that we should focus on doing our duty, not getting attached to it, which will lead to moksha. We don't know whether the soul will get moksha or not. We cannot do the calculation. What we can do? We can only be in the path shown by Shri Krishna ji. Now we can try our best. So never sit and calculate, I did this, I did that, nothing happened. Don't ever calculate. You cannot calculate it. It's beyond our reach. We should do what is beyond in our reach. We can chant shlokas, we can remember him, and we should always do our primary duty. So chanting is very important. Remember yesterday I told, I think few have left. Then Bhagavatam also it has been said that chanting is very important. And what is the benefit of chanting is that you are free from the misfortunes, you are free from all the miseries, and you lead to Shri Krishna ji. So that is the best thing. That is what Shri Krishna ji tells us. That comes towards me and I'll give you all the happiness. I'll give you everything. Not just happiness, everything. So, who is going to explain? Usha Bhaji.
Here, Sri Krishna is saying that do our primary duties and don't attach to it for the freedom of our soul, so that soul can be go in the right path for the lead to be moksha. So Krishna is saying again and again that we should do our karmas and primary duties, but don't attach to what we are doing. We just do our duties and live on Krishna. And in Asian creatures also, they have done many rules about, like Krishna said, say they went on the same path of the for the moksha. So for the liberty of soul, We have to do our karmas or duties and we should not be attached about it.
Thank
That's
you.
what Sri Krishna is again and again telling.
Yeah, thank you. Akriti.
Yes, ma'am. So Shri Krishna is telling that we should not get attached to anything. He's just telling that we should do our primary duty. We should do our karma. He tells that almost like every shloka, and he's also telling that keep chanting shlokas, and we should also offer everything to Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much. Ritu Babi.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Krishna ji says that for a soul to get liberated or moksha, it has to detach itself from all the karmas that the body is doing, and we should see the soul and body as two different entities, and the soul is not affected by any activities that the body does, but the body only can get moksha for the soul. And this has been since the beginning of time, since our ancestral time, this has been the concept. So we should understand that and try to follow it.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Nalli ma'am.
So we should not be attached to the duty, whatever we are doing. We have to do it at our best, but we are not going to, we should not expect for the result. And also we have to offer to the Lord.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Now, Shloka 16. Kim what? Karma action. Kim what? A karma inaction. Iti thus. Kavya the wise. Api even. Atra in this. Mohita are confused. Tat that. Te to you. Karma action. Pravakshyami I shall explain. Yat which. Jatva knowing. Moksha se you may free yourself. Ashubhat from inauspiciousness. So here Shri Krishna ji is saying that what is action and what is inaction. So even the wise are confused in determining this. Now Shri Krishna ji explained to us the secret of action, by knowing which you may free yourself from inauspiciousness. So Lord Sri Krishna ji tells us all that even many wise men are confused between proper action. What is proper action? That is doing the karma without getting attached. That is action. And inaction is, what will be the inaction? The opposite of action, the opposite of karma. That doing nothing and being lazy. That is inaction. So basically doing an action with attachment, that is with result expecting, is wrong. That you are doing a karma and you are expecting something in return is wrong according to the guidance of Shri Krishna ji. And similarly doing nothing, afraid of attachment, is also very wrong or inauspiciousness. That means you don't do something of being scared that what will happen. Sometimes it happens, right? We are scared what will happen if I do this. So that is also wrong. Sri Krishna ji tells that he will explain what is proper action in the upcoming shlokas. So why Sri Krishna ji telling this? Why Sri Krishna ji has took this topic? Because Arjun is totally confused whether to fight or not. So it is Arjun's primary duty to fight, to wage the war, to fight against adharma and fight for dharma. So that is why Sri Krishna ji has took this topic, and he wanted to clarify the doubt that doing an action and doing doing a primary duty and not doing the primary duty. What is the difference? Doing the primary duty with attachment and not doing the primary duty because of the scaredness that what will happen. So that he will clarify in the upcoming shlokas. So here Sri Krishna ji says that not doing your primary duty is also a sin. It is also inauspicious. Able to understand? So we all have to do our primary duty. If we don't do, then we are doing a sin. That is not at all good. So this we all also feel sometimes due to undue pressure or not liking an activity or due to stress. Sometimes we don't feel like doing some work, even though it's very necessary. Maybe we are lazy, maybe we are, no, we just don't like to do. So Shri Krishna ji is saying you like or you don't like. If it is your primary duty, you need to do. If you feel laziness, still you need to do. If you don't do, then you are committing a sin. So for example, we will take students. They have suppose 5 subjects. So among all the 5 subjects, not all are the favorite for any student. You know? They will not like, some may not like maths, some may not like science, some may not like English. But that is wrong. You have to study all the 5 subjects. Correct? That is what Sri Krishna is saying. That when you have these 5 subjects, you have to study. There shouldn't be any liking or disliking. It's your primary duty. You need to study all the 5 subjects. That is what he is trying to say. There shouldn't be any liking or disliking. You have to study all your 5 subjects. And if we take a professional going for the job, so some people don't like the work what they are doing. So that is wrong, na? You are into that job because it is for you. So you need to enjoy that part. You cannot be like, no, I'm not enjoying this. It's very boring. I need to switch to something else. That may be in the initial stage when a person is start doing a job. That time they can know, okay, this is not for me. But after 5-10 years, how can you think that it is not for me? It's your primary duty. That is why you are in that particular field. So we need to understand this fact that if we are in a particular place, in a particular situation, that means we are meant for that. It is for us. Rather than disliking it, better to enjoy that part. And you should accept it as your primary duty and you have to do it. So further Sri Krishna ji more explain us on this part of doing the primary duty. See, again Sri Krishna ji is trying to convince in a different way that one has to do the primary duty. No matter you like or you feel lazy or you don't feel like doing that part. But if it is your primary duty, you just have to do it. Yes. Nalini ma'am, your turn.